Hey guys, welcome to Get Good, a series where I go through my gameplay footage to see what went right, what went wrong, and what can be improved on to get better at the game. I'll try to go through every aspect that I can, covering mechanics, positioning, and game sense. Let's dive right into it. So we start off this clip with me on the high ground, which is good, because it provides vision and I can see any enemies that we could run into. Our crypto has spotted a wraith with his drone, and I make the mistake of instinctively backpedaling, giving up the advantage that the high ground afforded me in the first place. We can see the target on my screen, but I can't shoot at her because the floor is in the way. If I had stayed up here, I would have been able to lock onto the wraith as soon as she turned the corner. Now, I have to spend time running back to my original spot, locate her with my crosshair, and then start engaging. Since she's running towards me, this gives her more time to get directly underneath my position in the tower, which makes her harder to shoot at. I laser her down to 51 HP and she uses Into the Void. Let's stop for a second to think about where she could go. She could run back the way she came, in which case my position still gives me line of sight so I can shoot her. She can run to my right under the tower, then all I'd have to do is run to my right on this platform. If she continues running, I'll have line of sight and I can shoot her. If she stays directly underneath me to try to heal, I can drop down on her. She could also keep running forward into my teammates, who would then probably kill her. If they don't manage to get her, again I would have line of sight from the high ground if she keeps running, or I can drop down on her if she tries to heal and my teammates can't get an angle. What I shouldn't do is drop down right away, for a couple of reasons. First, I have no idea where the rest of her team is. They could be just around the corner, in which case they'll shoot me in the back when I'm on the low ground. Second, if I drop down now facing this direction and she keeps running forward, she'll get way ahead of me because of her momentum and speed boost from her tactical ability, so I'll have to chase her down if my teammates don't manage to get her, which is exactly what happens.
I'm good to go.
Reload.
She gets away with 36 health, and now other people have joined this fight. Now it's a question of whether I should continue chasing. I think the right move would have been to keep running forward and try to knock her. The zone is closing in, so there aren't that many places that she can hide. I can use this rock here as cover for fighting the people who just showed up, and based on the angle of the thermite grenade, it looks like I would be flanking them. What ends up happening is I can't find her the moment I clear this rock. Instead of checking the first corner that she could have and likely did hide behind, I end up running back to my team because I noticed our crypto got knocked down.
Recharging my shields.
A grenade comes in, and in the midst of all the chaos, I get confused as to where it came from. I thought we might have been getting third-partied from behind, which, when looking at the replay, obviously wasn't the case.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
We do end up getting third-party from a different direction, so I give up the high ground to avoid the caustic gas and help our wraith.
Placing a portal.
Enemy.
Now here's a problem I have with target priority. I know there's a lifeline around this corner because I just saw her. What I should be doing is looking for that lifeline or holding this angle for when she comes out. What I end up doing is I start shooting at the down crypto, which offers me 0 value and ends up costing me the fight. I'll slow down the clip so you can see more of what's going on. I fire 7 out of 25 rounds from the R301 before I even react to the lifeline running around the corner. Because I was focused on the wrong thing, I overreacted and overflicked with my aim, causing me to miss most of my shots. Moving on to the next clip, there are 4 squads left in this match. We hear some fighting, so we go over to try to third party.
Let's go this way.
Sí, por favor. Reloading. Charging on my shields. Recharging.
I take some damage, so I fall back to heal. I take cover behind this ledge thinking that I'll be safe, when in reality, that's not guaranteed. At this point, we only know where one of the other 3 squads are. A team could be pushing up the way we came, and my back would be exposed to them. Also, it would be easy for someone from the team we're engaging to come up to this ledge and shoot me from overhead. I get lucky, and neither of the scenarios play out, but just because I didn't get punished doesn't mean I didn't make a mistake. The right thing to do would have been to fall back behind this rock to my left, on the side closest to my team, so that I have more cover and my teammates will have a better line of sight on anyone that might be trying to push me.
Shield.
Throw my grenade out.
Healing. This is taking too long.
I eventually get back to my team and check for flankers. Right now, we know that there are 2 squads somewhere over the hill that were fighting each other, but we have no idea where the 3rd squad is.
Got an enemy out there.
Hostile spotted.
So we go over the hill and start poking at targets, which is fine.
Guess I'll run
What I go on to do is push forward out into the open with no cover. Instead of doing that, the better play would have been to set up at this trailer here. It's in the next circle, we'll have line of sight against the squad in front of us if they decide to push, and we'll have cover to our rear if the missing squad sneaks up around and comes up behind us.
Reloading. Reloading. Got someone here. Reloading.
A wraith shows up out of nowhere and gets eliminated instantly.
Only 2
I go to check our rear, but I don't go far enough to get any useful information. I then get punished for standing around at the top of a hill with no cover like an idiot, which was entirely preventable.
shot at. Hey, we got bad guys over there.
No.
I'm down. No bueno.
Okay, just hide.
They spotted me again. I'm deploying
Got company. I am taking
Our
fire,
wraith falls
friends.
back, and lo and behold, the missing squad is behind us. I'm now caught between the 2 teams who end up fighting each other, which gives me time to heal up. Once I fully heal though, I don't stop to think about where would be the best place to go. Instead, I do a circle around this box, get noticed by a wraith, and get sandwiched out by her and a pathfinder.
Inside the ring. Sweet. Taking fire. Charging up my shields.
The pathfinder doesn't even know I'm there until I start shooting at him. I should have thrown my jump pad to get out of there and repositioned at the trailer. Poor positioning and a lack of planning cost us that game.
Maybe next time you'll do really good.
In our final clip, our Bangalore has spotted some people by the tunnels. Since she wasn't on voice comms, I didn't know if they were entering or leaving. We eventually guessed that they were passing through, so we go to meet them on the other side. I use my jump pad to get on the roof so I can get a better view of the area. This ended up being a good move because the team that went through the tunnels looped around to fight us. While I'm on the roof, I'll have decent angles to attack from, and if I need to, I can back up to the ledge and duck for cover and heal up. There's now a crypto drone incoming and it's about to use its EMP, which takes 3 seconds to activate. Shotguns, like the EVA 8 that I have, happen to be really good for shooting on these drones. What I proceed to do, however, is whiff 21 shots with the Havoc because I think my aim is better than it really is, and the enemy team gets to advance their push while we are slowed and have to heal back up.
Throwing Arc Star. Arc Star out. Fire. Problem in chimney.
Let's pause here for a second. I'm about to throw 5 grenades and get 0 value from all of them because I don't stop to think about where people are, and instead I just spam them and hope to get lucky. Before our Bangalore used her smoke, the wraith I was shooting at was last seen in this area. This is the area where she's the least likely to be because chances are she kept moving to get to cover. Even if she was hiding here in the smoke, I don't have the right angle to throw the frag grenades close to the wall, as they'll bounce and roll out into the open. I don't think using nades against the Wraith was the right move here, but if I had to do it again, I would switch to arc stars and look for her at the corners of the building.
Taking fire from the enemy on left. Drag out. My shields are recharged. Throw an arc star. Arc star. Arc star. I'm ahead. Beginning. Taking contact with enemy.
Here's another example of poor target priority. My teammates have been down, so I try to finish the caustic. If we were playing ranked, an argument could be made for killing down players for the guaranteed ranked points instead of trying to win the fight outright. But this isn't ranked, so killing off a player that doesn't have a self-revive offers zero value here. I spent 8 seconds shooting him down, not including the subsequent reload time. In those 8 seconds, I could have used the medkit and had 75 more health, which could have made a huge difference in a 2v1 fight. My teammates are now being executed. At this point, there's nothing I can do to stop that. Rather than panicking and rushing in headfirst to die because I hear my teammates call out that they are being finished, I should have been patient and stayed on the high ground. I have a good angle on this Wraith right now, and if I need to, I can back up to heal. I could have used the roof for cover and tried to take them on one at a time to increase my odds of survival. Instead, I give up the high ground, drop right in front of the Wraith who probably has full health, miss a bunch of hipfire shots, and join my teammates back in the matchmaking lobby.
They're not getting back up on that.
If I didn't panic and charge in, we might have had a different outcome. And that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.